Alright, TVT time, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at our green Terran, the OG, the old school. You love him, you know him if you're part of the Hungarian community. Maybe you saw him. It is John Lennon, aka Koyye. Or Koyye, whichever you want to pronounce it. And his opponent, we already saw him. Well, this is the round 1 match of his. It's gonna be our GDA team, a representative, our blue Terran in the bottom right side. This is IbRA. And once again, he's gonna go for a gas first opener here on the side of IbRA. And by the looks of it, it is gonna be a gas first opener on the side of Koyye as well. A bit faster gas as well, so quite nice. I actually enjoy it. So we're gonna have double gas openers on both sides, I assume. Second gas is not coming in for IbRA. Okay, second gas is going to be quite later. And this is a super early SCV scout. I'm not even sure if you SCV scout in this matchup. So this is going to be a super nice test on how I actually see TVT. If I actually improve my TVT knowledge or not. But yeah. I believe we're going to see the return to potentially the Reaper Hellion openers, because we are quite over with those Cyclone openers. Sometimes you see it defensively. You still see a couple of Ravens with or without interference matrix research. You already see we already seen tanks and Vikings. That's still in the meta. And look at that difference on the factory. So difference in time of the factories, like when the factory is basically completed, it's going to be massive. So Starport is also going to be quite a lot faster. And Koyye is also going to drop it. So standard 111 on the side of Koyye. Let's see if we're going to see the same thing on the side of IbRA. IbRA already has the money for that Starport. Could go for a command center, to be honest. Has quite a lot of money there. It's gonna go for a... Well, it's interesting. So we're gonna have a reactor on the factory. I'm not exactly aware of this. So we have no Starport, and we have double Cyclones producing. Third depot starting for IbRA, third depot finished for Koyye. Liberator. Okay, that's not going to do too much, I'm afraid. Okay, we're gonna have a tech lab, so I suppose this is gonna be for STEM. And I guess this is looking... Honestly, this almost looks like a mix of TVT, PVZ, TVT, TVP, and TVZ. Because we have the third command center before the Starport. We have 2 Cyclones. And we also had double gas openers, so... it's kind of interesting. Starport is gonna be done, and I suppose this is gonna be for a tank. Yep. So interesting add-on switch. And I would say that the Starport is going to go for that reactor after it's finished. And of course, well, I'm not even sure why I actually doubted it. I should have expected that IbRA is gonna be a TVT mech enjoyer. Okay. There is a tank out already, so if he sieges this up, it's gonna be in a really good position. Koyye cannot really go in. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, that's massive damage here. And I don't think that's gonna be quite a... Oh my god, wait a second. Oh, this could be actually super nice here on the side of Koyye. Oh, Reaper's gonna jump up. Oh, they're going to get rid of this. Oh my god, now what can IbRA do actually against this? He could try to go for some micro shenanigans here. Okay, tank is going to help out quite a lot. He's gonna take down that Hellion. But this was so much worth it for Koyye. Koyye already has this base... well, a quarter way saturated. I don't think I ever told that in any cast. And it's already going for those Ravens. Oh, and yes, researching interference matrix as well. I was gonna say researching those ravens, but it's not quite the case. Alright, so Viking production on the way. I would say it's gonna be double Viking, of course. Well, this is quite painful on the side of IbRA, that's for sure. But at least he has a third command center, so... Wait, actually. Third command center? Huh? Okay. That's gonna be super economic, I would say. Which is quite nice. So, Koyye kind of needs to do some kind of damage, I would say. For his late third command center to be okay in this situation. He's moving across the map with a couple of Marines potentially and the 2 Ravens. Oh, he also has these 3 Reapers, so these are gonna be able to do some extra damage if he just puts them on a second control group and just sends them into the mineral line. You know, that would be quite nice, especially because it's going to do some damage on their own, and that's pretty much what they would need to do if Koyye decides to move out, like entirely across the map. But by the looks of it, he's going to just send out a couple of Reapers just to cover more area and see if IbRA is moving out or not. But in this moment, IbRA is getting away with murder, so to say, as he's basically recovering in every single aspect. We have 3 SCVs versus the 2 constantly produced, so that's quite nice. And IbRA has the money to actually sustain that SCV production. Look at that, he is going to go for it. Like, oh my god, beautiful stuff. I love it. He's queuing up SCVs. He's gonna have this turret as well. It's gonna make sure that nothing that Koyye throws at him is going to be of issue. And we're gonna see bio on the side of Koyye. We already have Stim coming up, so yeah, I actually quite enjoy this type of play. Bio is obviously going to be a lot more mobile, but we'll have to do something about it because IbRA is going to pounce with that mech army once there's like plenty of stuff. So scans to confirm that it is going to be indeed bio. I don't think he actually scanned to see that the third base is already out. And the difference in choice of where to put their third base, Koyye is going to put it a bit forward compared to IbRA. He's going to take that triangle. IbRA is going to go for the safer option, in my opinion, as he's going to... Oh, there we go. Already wants to build that sensor tower there. Oh, is this going to be... Oh my god, it's like literally they're touching. No touchy. I said no touchy. If you know the meme, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. Okay, so why is this safer for IbRA? Because if Koyye wants to attack the third base, it's gonna have to come up this ramp, which is going to be a huge task to actually deal with. And I don't think you actually even want to try. And then again, this is not a super wide choke point. On the other side, IbRA can kind of siege up here or here, and can also attack from this angle, can also attack from this angle. And this is already like, it's going to be quite nice because Koyye goes for the 4th now. So kind of got away with the less optimal third position, at least in my opinion. If I go by logic, I would say it's if you siege these locations, then probably IbRA's position is going to be a bit easier to defend compared to considering the third. Now, 4th command center just now started for IbRA. Koyye will... Oh my god, this turrets. the ring of turrets. And it's wild because there's also turrets here. Like, I believe whatever gets past these turrets still gets past this one as well. Like, okay, it's gonna move down with these Marines. I don't know what happened here. Okay, oh, he actually... Oh, I believe it was it an SCV or something? Okay, 2 Hellions are gonna move out for IbRA and gonna try to deal with these Marines, but honestly, if he micros this properly and Blue Flame finishes, he's going to actually have a super nice position here. What does he see? He sees not too much. Oh, he sees a bunch of bio. There's a lot of medevacs here, and there's a couple of Vikings as well. There's those Ravens as well, and of course a tank. So tank Viking is going to be, that's kind of like, I would say, the Hungarian classic. We have a couple of people who actually played that. I remember the first ever Hungarian finals that I casted was not casted, sorry, not that I watched, was Robbie G versus PS, and they were playing this tank Viking stuff, so it was all about patience. That's for sure. Double command center here on the side of Koyye, so that's gonna be a lot of CCs, lots of stuff here, but obviously this is all about a game of max out for IbRA. If he can survive and just max out, just make this happen. Oh, he needs to grab a couple more tanks here, I believe. No, he will not have this sensor tower in time. Let's see. Vikings are going to try and fight this. Oh, the Ravens are quite exposed, but they are going to get away with it. Tanks are getting taken down. This 4th base is under heavy pressure, and this will delay that 4th for IbRA, while Koyye is going for that 5th base already. Oh my god, he's building 2 more command centers. Beautiful macroing here on the side of Koyye. He's doing this quite nicely. APM wise, the standard from Koyye, we can see that. And actually, for a mech player, IbRA is also doing quite nicely. Okay, by the looks of it. Oh, that was a scan. Was that Koyye's scan? Nope, wasn't Koyye's scan. Okay, Hellion run by, trying to do some damage. Blue Flame Hellions. It's gonna be quite nice. Gotta get cleaned up though before taking down any SCVs. Oh, that's a single SCV that has gone down so far on the side of Koyye. Oh my god! Oh! Doomdrop has been caught. Oh my god, no way. Oh, that was so painful. There's the XD. It's like, yeah, literally painful. Now look at this. 21 Vikings and 16 tanks. Literally like a couple of Hellions for run-bys, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's crazy. Now we're gonna go into tank Viking on the side of Koyye as well. Oh no. Is going for +1 air weapons as well as +3/+3. Oh, and Liberator range. Okay, so libs are another aspect of TVT that are quite useful, and sometimes we see them come up as well. But we see like four Vikings, 6 Vikings at the time on the side of Koyye. Just gonna try and scout. There's no 5th base for IbRA for now. Oh my god, those are all orbitals. I mean, Koyye knows that IbRA is not going to move out, so when you play against mech, I believe you kind of need like 1 planetary, the rest you can kind of sort of defend, you know. This base is kind of isolated, so you want to defend that, and you want this for mules. You really want to like be able to max out quite fast, so you need a lot of minerals. You want a lot of production. IbRA is going for 3 extra starports. Do we have a fusion core on the side of IbRA? No, that's not going to be the case. A couple of Marines are going to get caught here. So now this north watchtower is in the control of IbRA. I would love to see the south side as well being controlled. Let's see who's going to take that gold base. I think that gold base is not going to be that important here. Now main bases have started to mine out. Of course, these gases are going to be mined out quite fast. By the looks of it, we are down to the last 150 gas on the side of IbRA's main as well. And for IbRA, gas is going to matter a lot more than for Koyye, I believe. Well, until we get into more mech heavy stuff on both sides, which we are doing that. Basically, we have 4 ravens producing at the same time. That means we have, oh my god, that's 7 starports, right? That's 7 starports. Okay, 7 starports, 3 factories, 5 raxes. So Koyye embraces the mech stuff here. And Koyye is not that far behind, actually. To be fair, Koyye is ahead in upgrades. This is so funny, honestly. So if Koyye waits until +2 air weapons is finished, and IbRA doesn't have this, oh my god, he's going for Yamato and 5 more starports. Ladies and gentlemen, Skyterror versus Skyterror in the first opening series of the opening match of this TVT. Like, look at this. Let me just show you this. Like, the unit stab is not that dense. I believe Koyye will get rid of those 2 Reapers and the 2 Marauders sooner or later. We have these 7 Hellions. Those could try to go for run-bys and whatnot. Okay, it looks like Koyye is going to try and clean this up. Maybe he wants some style points as well, huh? Not going to be the case. Oh, but he's going to actually float out a command center over there, in my opinion. I'd say. Okay, he's floating it out, and he has some unmorphed command centers. That's exactly what you want to have when you actually want, you know, extra, what do you call it? Extra planetaries. Okay, I guess it's gonna, yeah, there we go. Planetary morphing right now. Does Koyye know about these bases? Nope. Doesn't know about them. Oh my god, look at this. Bunch of turrets. Like, this is epic, honestly. Like, we're 18 minutes in, and I have no idea who's ahead. So by the looks of it, Koyye has +3 for vehicles, and started +3 ship weapons as well. What we don't see is battle cruisers being produced because Koyye is maxed out. And what about IbRA? IbRA has a bit of supply left, but he doesn't have that many minerals. So kind of wants to max out and start trading. Of course, oh my god, 5 command centers. So that's 1,500 minerals worth of command centers right now. So planetary morphing here at the 3 o'clock location. And of course, the 1 o'clock location is going to finish. Now, where do we have these extra command centers? Oh my god, there's gonna be command centers all over the place. The Sim City is gonna be insane. This is one of the most insane TVTs that I've seen. Tank siege up. The other tanks are actually being disabled. Koyye is going to be sort of victorious, I'd say. 18 Vikings versus 11 for IbRA. This is a massacre. This is an art. Having the patience to do this is actually art, I want to say. It's literally art. I cannot classify it otherwise. High-sec auto tracking also done on both sides, and Koyye has the Neo Steel armor plating. Now, in the meantime, you could try and then go in with a couple of Hellions if you're IbRA, of course. If you have, oh no, never mind. Okay, 3 battle cruisers are out, and that is going to make Koyye's life a bit of a nightmare, because obviously he needs to go for some smart plays right now. Let's see. If I have to take a guess, I'd say IbRA has to be careful how he uses the battle cruisers. Obviously, cannot really go for. Uh-oh, he's gonna get scanned. Scanning on top of it. Beautiful stuff. Okay, he's gonna teleport away. If it gets disabled, it cannot go away anymore. That's something we need to mention here. Now, IbRA has 1 plating, and is gonna have +3 ship weapons finishing up as we speak. Oh my god, this is looking crazy. This is looking crazy. So I'm waiting on the on these players to actually do something. Both players are scanning and trying to find the perfect siege location. There's 10k resources on the side of Koyye, 6, 7, almost 7k on the side of IbRA. Okay, these Vikings. Oh, IbRA needs to be careful because those Vikings are going to be fewer in numbers. Oh, he's gonna disable all the battle cruisers. Gonna start chipping away at these BCs. He should actually try and just drop a couple of interference matrices on those tanks. Oh, the battle cruisers are actually falling, and by the looks of it, still IbRA is in a decent position. He still has a lot here. Koyye lost all of his tanks, and he's only reproducing 3 at a time, which is not going to be that great. Now, obviously, he could try to go for extra. He could try to go for battle cruisers. He could try to go for extra Vikings, some Ravens. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you should do here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. So, oh, we already have like Hyperflight Rotors as well, and Caduceus Reactor. Why would you get Caduceus Reactor? I don't know. I guess at this point you just have the money and you buy that upgrade as well. And Koyye is going to take this. Oh my god, it's gonna turret up. That's nice. So this base is gonna be super important. Probably for other reasons than you might suspect. It's gonna be super important for Koyye to mine this first, and IbRA doesn't have it because IbRA is a bit behind in economy. And if Koyye can actually mine out the map, he might have the more resources. He could afford himself to trade a bit less efficiently. Oh my god, look at this SimCity. Look at this SimCity. I would just float the Raxes, you know, out of here and just, you know, get rid of them. And just take them back once I only have minerals. Maybe not even then. Because if we look at it, Koyye has all the upgrades that he needs to. He kind of needs to get +3 vehicle plating, and that's gonna be well, the end of everything. Oh, I now in this case I am not that happy about this. Okay, we've seen a couple of, or we heard a couple of BCs. All right, Liberators are going to siege up, and this looks quite nice here for Koyye. Doors are gonna fall, and by the looks of it, Vikings are going to be the only thing remaining, and these Liberators are going to do some nice splash damage here. Liberators anti-air is crazy. This tank is gonna get cleaned up and try to run away with it, but I don't think it's gonna be the case. And all of a sudden IbRA needs to start and try and remax somehow, some way, but he's quite far away, so the supply is still in favor of IbRA. But you have to understand that this is not exactly the case. It's gonna land these Vikings and going to lose maybe 1 or 2. But it's gonna take down these this planetary. So this is one less base that IbRA can mine from. IbRA on the other side, he's gonna try to siege up a lot of tanks over here. He's gonna manage to do so. Oh, that's actually nice. Koyye needs to do something here. IbRA is going to actually siege up here at this location at 9 o'clock. Okay, Vikings need to land. Vikings are going to land. On siege tanks are not going to pack that big of a punch against these. Liberators also moving in, and Koyye did not lose that many SCVs so far. He lost a couple of turrets, but obviously can rebuild those. He has plenty of money. IbRA, on the other hand, doesn't. He is not maxed out yet. The problem is, once you run out of cash, it's going to be quite difficult as a mech player. Koyye is going to move forward. He's going to target fire like stunner stepping with Vikings. This is something I've never seen, I believe. Like, Vikings are being used as infantry, as anti-air, as anti-ground, as everything. And now they can actually start and get off on these stores. Oh, the sieges! Oh, but this is a clump of Liberators. Oh my god, this is looking absolutely amazing for Koyye. Supplies look quite even for a second, but by the looks of it, Koyye just gained 30 supply, not out of nowhere, but oh, that's a lot of liberators that fall. Now, army supplies are quite equal. The problem is, you cannot actually tell how much supply it is just based on looking down at these numbers, because it counts the ones in production as well. And of course, if we count these battle cruisers, these are like what, 6 supply a piece. So that is also something really important. Now, if you want to actually deal with these BCs, you kind of need to have ravens, because obviously otherwise these BCs are going to just get away every single time. 50 liberators. Yeah, this is looking really interesting. Now, we got to a point where Koyye doesn't have gas. Obviously he's mining inefficiently out of this geyser. It could be fixed if he realizes. These geysers are empty. This geyser is not even taken. The other one is not mined from. And are we getting back into marine production? I mean, those marines have 3-3, don't get me wrong. So it might just be the correct call here. You can make like 500 marines with 3-3, you know. Those could actually pack quite a punch if you manage to split them properly. Vikings are going to land at this. Yeah, this command center is done, so not even worth the lift, because if you lift them, the Vikings are going to lift as well. Okay, command centers need to actually lift so the Taurs can move out. Oh, but these Taurs are actually dying quite fast. Now, +3 vehicle plating is gonna finish a bit later for IbRA, and Koyye also doesn't have it, but he doesn't actually need it. He needs to... Oh, wait, SCV repairs. I just realized SCV repairs. There's a mine in here as well. There's a single mine that's like... What? I don't even know what name to come up with for the accidental mine. But by the looks of it, these players are still trading equally. Now, Koyye's supply is actually quite low when it comes to the army supply. 93 for IbRA, 53 for Koyye. And Koyye is going to try and remax on tank lib marine. So 8 marines, 9 marines at a time. Those are going to be 3-3 marines, so nothing to scoff at. This is not like, you know, I have no money left and I'm just going to do the Hail Mary desperation marines. Oh, these liberators are going to get taken down. Do we have... Yeah, I think we stimmed already. Oh, but these looks... this looks like IbRA will push through. Okay, he's going to go into high impact load. Or... yeah, I think high impact load is the one. So this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, where you do more damage to single target stuff. Maybe that's the one. Okay. Oh, he's going to actually try and do something here. Oh my god, these players, even after 30 minutes, they are trying to just overcome each other. Koyye has a lot of minerals in the bank, but cannot actually spend them. Okay, by the looks. Oh no, there was a pause as well. Like, imagine pausing at 30 minutes. Oh, I'm so glad that this is a replay, to be honest. Oh, how frustrating it would be for Koyye if this would be his fate. This would be how he goes down. Oh, the doors. Wait, is this the high impact one? I'm not sure. No, this is the high impact, right? Anyways, any Terran experts, help me out here. Okay, so by the looks of it, IbRA is the original mech player. Feels like, yep, this is my territory. No way you are beating me. Again, turtle up for a long enough time. And I guess this is gonna be the moment where Koyye is going to tap out. It still has so much in the bank. It needs to gather a lot of actual units here. Oh, but it doesn't have medevacs. It doesn't have medevacs, so it's going to be quite difficult here for Koyye. Still has this base. This base hasn't mined out at all. It's going to start mining out. The gold is starting to mine out, and these marines are actually taking down a lot of these. Hold on a moment. Koyye is not done yet. The mech army is actually moving super slowly. Getting an arc is not going to be that easy. And these command centers have survived, so that's quite nice. He can actually lift off the natural, the main. You know, the third cannot be lifted up, but still have another orbital here. So plenty of opportunities here for Koyye. The problem is going to be gas. It's going to be the gas. Like, there's still plenty of gas in here. Not that much gas on other bases. So IbRA is going to actually try and reclaim that base. Koyye is going to move forward, but IbRA is going for the production. He's going for the jugular. I am not sure if Koyye can actually afford to stay here. Oh, but what can he do? That is a great question, I believe. Koyye is trying to just do some damage with the siege tanks, but there's not enough siege tanks. These stores are going to be just like the Odin in the campaign, unstoppable. Wait a second, I heard some battle cruisers. No, I'm just deaf or like hallucinating or something. I guess the Protoss flashbacks are still here. Okay, Koyye is gonna try to do some damage here if he can. He might just go for a base trade. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Oh, but the problem is he needs to lift off his production. Okay, that's a lot of marines here at home, but is that going to be enough? These don't pack that big of a punch against stores, despite being 3-3. IbRA is going to float away all of his buildings, and oh, this is going to be so damn annoying. Koyye will try to actually deal with this, but this is one of the craziest games that we've casted so far during Hungarian Pro Series. And it's a TVT, ladies and gentlemen. TVT has come a long way, even though it was like a tad bit boring. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat the players. It was a bit boring, you know, but the ending is epic, and that's what it matters. We ended on a high note, going into game number 2, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 3. We could have 3 games of this caliber. It's already 10:30 p.m. on my side by the time this is casted live here on the Mauzy TV Twitch channel. And Koyye is trying his best, but he's half the supply of IbRA. Everything is floated out. He has a bit of money here. He doesn't have enough gas though. So yeah, basically no gas. Oh no, Koyye is trying to take the geysers as well. Oh, this is looking so funny. Okay, he's gonna try to land all of these production facilities. Gonna probably try to make a couple more units and maybe just something to pack a punch with. He might just have this starport burned down. Oh, but it's gonna meet IbRA's army. I'm not sure. Oh, you don't really want to do this. He needs to run away. He needs to run away. Okay. Oh, and he needs to actually try and land these starports, but yeah, that's not going to happen. By the looks of it, IbRA will take this first game. Oof, this was a really wild one. I'm not gonna lie. So, but nonetheless, it was a fun game. Okay, let's update the score. So IbRA is leading 1-0. By the time it loads up, we're going to update the score as well. There we go. Ooh, and second map is Dynasty. Ah, this is an interesting map. Well, let's see if our Green Terran, representing the Gundi Adam fan club, who is actually Tserkov, that's a funny story as well, if he can actually bring it back. Give it up for Koyye. And his opponent representing a team GDA, our Macking Terran, the Macarino, the Mac God, IbRA. Okay, looks like we're going to have the same gas first with a quick SCV scout on the side of IbRA. And we're going to have the racks into gas, so barracks first on the side of Koyye, which is probably the more standard one, right? I guess we're going to have single gas. Okay, let's see how this is going to turn out. So I suppose this could be a Reaper fast expand or Marine fast expand, even better. Maybe Koyye is planning some kind of all-in or something. IbRA is gonna be aware of that, so he sees that it's a single gas. He can actually narrow down the options. Now Koyye is going to go for a Reaper fast expand, which can be punished if IbRA decides to go for a couple more Reapers and some Hellions. Now I'm not sure about the mats, but I guess if you dodge the first Reaper from Koyye, if that first Reaper goes out, then we could have something really interesting here. And that really interesting thing is probably a micro battle between two Reapers. Okay, the Reaper is gonna stay home. Oh, wait. That was a late, that was quite a late orbital command, right? I believe. Okay, Koyye is going to move across with this Reaper, as well as IbRA, but by the looks of it, Koyye has no welcoming party, so it's gonna take down a couple of SCVs. That's gonna be a bit of a micro war here. Koyye needs to run away. He's gonna do just that. On the other side, IbRA also has no welcoming party. This Marine is late to the party, for sure. And by the looks of it, this factory is going to finish up, but it's gonna be quite difficult to actually do anything with this. Now, Double Marine needs to start as well. We have the Reaper coming home. Starts regenerating, but that's not gonna be enough for IbRA's Reaper. Not in time. Oh, nice grenade. Nicely done here. So far, Koyye is defending quite nicely with this Reaper fast expand. No, but there's a Cyclone as well, so he needs to be really, really careful. He needs his own Cyclone. And even then, he needs to micro this properly, because it's going to be two Reapers, which are going to be quite effective. Okay, IbRA is going to retreat. Decides that losing one Reaper is going to be enough for him to just fall back and just make sure that he is not going to lose too many units. He doesn't want to bleed out tech units, which are referred to as gas units. I believe we could kind of classify stuff with like tier 1 and tier 1 tech units so far, like, you know, these kinds of things. Okay, command center coming up for IbRA. IbRA is going for that third CC. Koyye not going for it yet. Imagine trying to take the gold. And just as I say it, I see the SCV move there. Well, it's gonna be an idea as well. The problem is a Liberator, a Raven, Hellions, a tank. Like, the possibilities are kind of well, they're not quote-unquote endless, but... Well, wait, no, they are quote-unquote endless. They're not literally endless. They're like quote-unquote endless. There's plenty of opportunities to deny some mining on this gold base. And the later the better, because the better units, right? I wouldn't mind if he would send these cyclones to the north and just check for that gold and, you know, make sure that it never mines. Maybe could even like delay it if the SCV just moves close enough. But by the looks of it, IbRA is just going to turtle up. I'm gonna try to do his own shenanigans of just meching. And we could be in for another 30+ minute game. Or maybe not. We'll see. So, gold base is going to start mining for Koyye. And we have only 900 minerals on this side and 1800 on the 3 bigger patches. So that's 2700 with maths. Guys, let's do some quick maths here. So there's 8100 on this gold base. That's nice. Not exactly sure how much people are spending. Like during the course of a game. Okay, Stim Combat Shield on the way. We have double Evo. Zerg Brain, sorry about that. Double NG Bay. And we don't have the armories on the side of IbRA yet. Ooh, and we have the sensor tower, a couple of missile turrets. I almost said auto turrets. That's something different as the Raven's ability. Okay, Koyye is moving out with a tank Viking push here. Potentially gonna try and line this up with this beautiful stim timing. Oh, but the stim is actually a bit late. 15 seconds here for Koyye. IbRA has a 10-second window. Let's see if that's going to be enough or not. By the looks of it, it is not going to be enough. Koyye successfully denying the mining here. It's going to retreat. So nothing too much actually happening here. Right, 4th base is starting to mine for IbRA. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, oh, this is actually quite smart. So it's going to go for the more defendable 3rd base. It's going to put it in the triangle, which is quite nice. Koyye still has his 3rd base defended quite nicely, and he has this 4th command center flying out right now. He's going to morph it into a planetary, so it's sort of an advantage for Koyye, and he has 62 workers to the 54 of IbRA. What IbRA needs is gas. Like, he's gonna need gas, a lot of gas for those mech units, because those are going to be super gas heavy. They're going to take a lot of time to actually produce, so it's important for him to turtle up and be sure that he's going to be safe. Do we have a 4th command center? Yes, there it is, the 4th command center coming up for IbRA. More factories, and we have the double armory coming in just now, but Koyye already has 2-2 a third of the way completed, and he already has a +1 vehicle weapons almost completed, like 66% completed. It's gonna drop 2 supply depots, and he's going to have 3 depots finishing up. And I believe, oh never mind, that's 6 depots finishing up. Okay, so he's gonna max out or reach the max supply cap, which is nice. Oh, that's a lot of tanks here for IbRA, and there's no ravens right now. Koyye is going to siege up, and by the looks of it, he's looking to end this game over here. This might just be a super hard push for Koyye. Let's see, can he actually pick up? Oh, we've seen this before. Oh, auto turret. Sorry, not the auto turret. The missile turret is going to make him pay. One more medevac will fall, and this is not enough units here. Oh no. This doesn't look too good for Koyye, and now he's trapped here. These Vikings could land anytime because, yeah, there's nothing to defend them. Okay, tanks on siege. But the IbRA's tanks are going to siege up, so a bit of a back and forth game here. Oh no, he's going to siege up with that one tank. I wouldn't mind if he would just target this. So IbRA tries to go for that outside gold, that outside 4th gold. And by the looks of it, we once again have a bit of a stalemate. Koyye kind of needs more production, I believe. He's gonna go for the upgrades to have that edge, but he has to use it. So if he wants to commit into, yeah, there we go. So more Raxes are gonna be required, otherwise he's not going to be able to spend his money properly. And I believe these 3 should all be reactors. I'm thinking, how are ghosts here? I don't think ghosts are good against mech, right? Ghost mech is nice, but ghosts against mech are not great. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be quite bad. Okay, never mind. Koyye is on the on the spot. What? Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. But I guess we go into game number 3. I'm not sure what happened. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he clicked on the units? Didn't have upgrades? I'm not sure. But we're moving into game number 3, which is going to be on Crimson Court. Did I miss something? I might have missed something, honestly. Could be the case, very much. Very much indeed. Alright. So, 3rd time's the charm, they say. Guess we'll find it out if it's the 3rd time as a charm, or if it's going to be something else, or if we get a short game or a long game. We'll see in just a couple of minutes, as we have our green Terran in the top right side of Crimson Court. This is Koyye. And his opponent, our blue Terran for the 3rd time, representing Team GDA. This is IbRA. Oh my god. Oh. Did I sense it? Am I a god gamer? I haven't seen these replays. I don't even know the duration of these replays. Like, I'm literally asking the casters who casting Hungarian to line this up, so I actually don't have to host the lobbies either. I had a feeling that these 2 players don't want to play such long games. Don't ask me why though. Just had that feeling, you know, that little spidey sense was tingling. And Koyye is going to send the thing across. Oh, Marauders? Hello? What? Double Tech Lab. Okay. So we're gonna have concussive Marauders, I believe. Oh, third Rex? No, I think third racks will be an overkill. Yeah, that would have been an overkill. And we have double gas, of course. Oh, so 2 racks Marauder play here on the side of IbRA. This is probably the closest we're gonna have him to bio. Oh, I forgot to actually update the score, but could have left it like that and just switched to a best of 1. Okay, SCVs are moving back. I'm pretty sure Koyye knows about this after this moment. Okay, he's gonna see it. It's gonna be like, oh sheesh, what am I gonna do? Well, this looks really ugly for Koyye. He needs to pull SCVs, that's for sure. It's gonna try to do so, and let's see if he can actually hold this. It's gonna lower the depots to have better surface area. Even the mule is actually doing something here. Not damage, that's for sure. And concussive is going to make these marauders to be able to kite to the infinity and beyond. Okay, SCVs need to be on auto attack, and that's pretty much it. That's all that you need to do, and you need to like micro your combat units. It's gonna be a clean up here potentially for Koyye. I don't think so. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure. So he's producing more stuff. He has the second command center. This is fully all in on the side of IbRA. Okay, just gonna go for that depot. I don't think Koyye can actually defend this. Doesn't need to because he has enough oversupply. But this is gonna be 5 marauders. I don't think you can actually kite with a... Yeah, this is over. I don't think you can actually kite with a cyclone. There's no way. This amount of SCVs will not kill these marauders, not entirely though. And there's still more marauders coming in, I believe. Well, it's a bit of a supply block that could help Koyye. Oh, and Koyye's actually cleaning up these marauders. Nicely done here, losing 11 SCVs though. Let's see if this is gonna be enough or not. Ooh, okay, Marauder is gonna fall for sure. Let's see. Oh, 2 more Marauders coming in. But once again, this is gonna be really difficult to actually deal with. No, and the Cyclone is going to pop out and just die. Needs to pop out on the right side, and maybe then it's gonna be quite nice. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is still okay. If the Cyclone survives, then it has the potential to actually kite. Needs to lock on. No! Oh, needed to micro it back. I think this time it's over. Okay, mines? That's not a bad idea, but do mines kill a Marauder? Maybe if they're low enough? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh no. This is gonna be another 30-minute game. Because IbRA will try to actually macro out of this. It's going for a starport. It's going for a tech lab at home. Mine will clean up that Marauder, but yeah. Another mine on the way. And by the looks of it, IbRA is going to go for a tank. Let's see what he's going to do when the starport finishes. Maybe it's going to be a medevac. I would go for a medevac, honestly. I would genuinely go for a medevac or a liberator, actually. Oh, there we go. I just thought about it, and probably liberator is the better call. Medevac is not bad, but the lib is going to be all that it needs. Obviously on the side of Koyye, that's gonna be the same. And yes, I was gonna say that you kind of need to land this in order to have enough production to replenish those SCVs. And IbRA is making more stuff. Potentially gonna go for a expansion behind this. We have the tank. There's the Liberator second lib on the way. If Koyye plays this properly, he's gonna have a chance to actually break out before IbRA has the second command center, starts mining from it. But it's gonna be crucial to keep up SCV production. And it looks like that is going to be the case. See? Oh, he's going to have to pull back on that. Oh, but this is gonna be so bad for Koyye if he doesn't manage to handle this properly. Oh, he actually doesn't manage to do so. Yeah, and these are going to be going into the meat grinder basically. And I think, yeah. Oh, one more mine. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be enough. One tank, but Marauders are going to close the distance. Viking could try to land, but yeah. Okay, GG. And IbRA will take a relatively short game by the looks of it. Yeah, final score is gonna be a 2-1 for IbRA.